Hi, this is the video to explain session number 3. Session number 3 is based on the book of Link 1, Unit 8, Lesson 8. The name of the unit is Do You Want? Here we are looking for socializing and learning everything possible about sports. So in this session, is going to follow this flow. Okay. At the beginning, the teacher is going to work on a warm-up for 10 minutes. So the idea is that the students need to use phototune.ai. This app lets them describe people. For this unit, they need to describe different sport men or women, and in order to generate an image. When we have their images perfectly generated, the teacher can organize a gallery to show these images to the class. During this activity, there is a lot of teacher monitoring to feedback or to help students through the process. Then we go to activity number 2, which is introducing content. In this case, the class is about the use of verb plus to plus verb, infinitives, and some very few infinite connections. So we introduce the question, do you want? Okay. After doing some guided practice and the explanation, okay, on this grammar point, the teacher works with the students with the slides on a virtual whiteboard, and the teacher is checking pronunciation with the help of a checklist or a rubric as the main resource. So it helps students be prepared for activity number 3, which lasts 20 minutes, and this is a matching game. The idea is to ask students to open Resolve AI to create a short story. Okay, so they are going to write some ideas to create a story about the person the sport man or woman they just created during the warm-up activity. After that, they are going to combine, okay, both products. The AI generated image from the sport person and the story, okay, they can create in Resolve. The main objective is to organize group work so students can come up with a shorter story, checking that the story is developed with the grammar point and vocabulary that we are working in the current unit. This is a collaborative writing phase that is necessary for the communicative production activity. This is the final activity. It lasts 20 minutes. And here we need that students continue working in group. And they use the new text they created, they adjusted to the grammar they they need to, the use of infinitives and gerunds. Okay, and then they go into a Halo AI. This is a resource. It is a tool that lets us use the text to create a video. It is very, very important to point out that the video doesn't have any speaking, any audio. So it is important because now with the three resources, the character from the warm up, the story they generated about this format or woman, they create a video. Okay, so they have practiced vocabulary, they have practiced the grammar, they have reinforced the grammar they just learned, and now it is time to use the video resource, the video they just generated, okay, in our Zoom session. So they can go to breakout rooms, and there they need to record a new video to explain the process they did and the story they are presenting to the class. So they can share this new video about created in individual sessions or in breakout rooms, if depending on the version of Zoom the institution uses, and they can share it to the whole class. Then it is important to highlight that we are going to practice with target grammar, lexical focus, and we are trying to develop fluency with these different resources and tools. Then I want to give you a little chance, okay, to check the process. Okay, excuse me, I need to stop sharing. Okay, to give you a clearer idea, this is what we have. Okay, let's wait. I hope. Okay, so the first tool is PhotoTune. Look, here on the right, we are describing the person. It says a tall, thin black soccer player wearing with long, wavy black hair. It is important to clear up that through this activity, students can use previous knowledge from previous units. When they, for example, in unit number 1, they learned how to describe people, so they can reinforce everything, the previous knowledge, okay, everything they have learned. Okay, so with this character that they just created, okay, they can continue to the second activity, which is the use of result. This is what they have used before, and with this text they use to describe the character, they get a new text. So it is the second text, the text on the right, with the one they can copy and work in Word to adjust the text to the grammar and vocabulary we are checking in this unit. And when we have this new text, we use it to generate the video. Okay, and as you observe here, you have exactly the same text and you have the story. So while the story is running, okay, look, you can even look for new versions. These are short videos that last a few seconds. to 1 minute. And they have the chance to talk about this character, what they do, what they like, their experience, and so on. I hope you have a clear idea about what the session is about. Thank you very much.